Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be doing a video on should you LR Escanor or Lost Vein Meliodas. Yes, very simple video because I don't really want to play PvP today, and I was definitely not playing Bleach all day yesterday. So let's get this video done. Basically, in my opinion, I'm just going to say it right away, I think Lost Vein is a worse unit, but LV has the better team, and I'll go into why. So, LV, without his relic, is shit. Like, his cards are terrible. Like, they are okay. He has an infect, which is good. His single target, he can rush ult, but it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. His main kit is to debuff with the bond team and to ult rush. That's his whole gimmick. Escanor is there to ult rush, but at the same time do like 100,000 damage with a rank 1. LV's rank 1 does not do that unless you have his relic, which is from the snake, which I feel like a lot of people can't really do. So that is definitely one thing to take into consideration. Also, don't let this persuade you. If your favorite character is Escanor, go for Escanor. Who fucking cares what a YouTuber says? Just go for Escanor. Like, if you really like Escanor, just go for it. Who cares? It's a game. Anyways, Escanor got quite a big buff, I'm not gonna lie. I was genuinely expecting him to not really do that well. But in terms of like his team, it's just so much worse unless you're a Megalodon whale and you can go for it with Roxy and like one shot their main like 2 units. Other than that, I still think the LV team is better. Because Escanor, he got burst on his card. Wait, does it not? I guess this just shows. Where's his other part of his card? Because he also has the fill ultimate gauge. Unless they removed that, but I'm pretty sure he also has the fill ultimate gauge. Okay, they just didn't add that onto the part of his skills. Well, that's annoying. But yeah, so he has burst, which for every eternal flame, damage goes up to 40%. And the way he gets eternal flames is, I believe, if he's not on a full human team, the way they get eternal flames is if nobody uses a card on the enemy team. So it's like the Purgatory Melee Dissolve. But if everybody on your team, including the backline, is a human, you get 2, I think. Oh. Basically, you get eternal flames on them, and that's how you do damage with a full human team. You get more, and it's really broken. That's how he does like 200k with like a rank 1 and like ungeared. So it's really good. And then this card got updated to where it just removes buffs on rank 1, and then just applies more ignites. Really think it should have removed stances at rank 2 at least. Like Chandlers are still prevalent, Dianes are still prevalent. Are there any other units with taunts? The occasional Sariel, I guess. I have seen a now for me recently. 1 out of the like 100 matches I've done. So, you know, there's that. So I think his cards overall are better. But Infect is just so broken. Infect is insanely nasty. And it does good damage. It chips it down, especially if they get you to the rank 3. If they get that rank 3, you can do quite a bit of damage. I don't think I've ever wiped anyone with it. Like some people have, even with the like attack crit, but and then obviously ult rush. LV has a much better team, so he can ult rush. You only have to use 1 card if you're facing a Purgatory Melee, and if you're not facing Purgatory Melee, there's very little drain in the meta right now besides Gother. But if you have Lost Vein and the AoE with Gother, they're gonna crit you. And you're getting that rank up. You're going to get the rank 3. You're going to get that rank 3 infect. And it's kind of nasty. Meanwhile, Escanor, I mean, you can ult rush and then you just become immune. And then you only have a 1-shot ultimate. Which in my opinion isn't all that great. Like, it's good because you kill a person like basically guaranteed from what I've seen. I don't think I've seen an Escanor not 1-shot anyone. What, it's 6-6? But you also have to take into account, Green Escanor is much easier to 6-6 than Lost Vein Meliodas. So if you only have Lost Vein 4-6 or lower, I don't think he's worth the LR, realistically. Because occasionally, if my melee has like 1 or 2 attack lowers from Bond, 6/6, he doesn't wipe. But if you have the relic, I'm pretty sure he would wipe. So there's that. You take that into consideration your ultimate, because the relic is very hard to get. The snake is just an absolute menace. It's not really that fun. Bird is super easy, but then again, the relic for Escanor is kind of a joke. It's not all that. You get a little bit more attack, but it's not all that. So, in my opinion, I genuinely still think that Meliodas has more value if you have him 4/6 or higher, or 5/6 or higher, whatever. Because you also have to invest costumes, and Escanor has so many free costumes, it's insane. Like, how low down is he? I never type in their name. Like, dude, he has so many outfits. It's like, if you've been playing since like 2nd year, you have all of his outfits. You have 555. Also, I'm gonna change the song. This one is not as good as I thought it was. Yeah, this one's much better. But Lost Vein, he has some. Okay, he has a lot of weapons. He has a lot of outfits too. Holy shit. Holy shit. Maybe that was an irrelevant point. But either way, I just think that team is better. Escanor doesn't have any great human options. Like, there's Bond, and there's Roxy, and then there's that new Arthur. But they're not really all that. Roxy is super squishy, and if you use the Roxy, you kind of leave yourself open. And if you use Arthur, your hand always fills with Arthur cards, and you lose, from what I've seen. He's basically a Keo Magnet. But, like, the Sin team is a staple. Granted, there's not much variety in it. It's Lost Vein, Diane, and Bond. Maybe you swap out Purgatory Melody, which you can definitely do. Like, you could literally just go for LR Escanor if he's your favorite character and use Purgatory Melody on that demon team. Which, honestly, I might just drop 2 videos today because I kind of just want to have an actual video. Because I've been lacking. The Bleach test game, I think I played like 8 hours yesterday. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not going to extend the video any further. In my opinion, this is my list that I'll say. If you have LV 5/6 or higher, even without Relic, I think he's the better unit on the Bond team, Diane team. You do not need Diane Relic. It's definitely very nice, but you don't need it. If you have Escanor 6/6, you don't need the Relic, but if you have it, great. And you have his outfits, and you're like, my LV isn't built, go for Escanor. Or you could just wait. You could just wait until the next one, because they're probably going to drop another one in September. Or is it August? I think it's September. When did... That's not what I wanted. When did Merlin drop? End of September. So we will probably get one in this time slot, because instead of end of July, they dropped it at the beginning of July. I don't think they want to drop LRs with festivals anymore. They want to drop it beforehand, so that way they get some time to shine. Or something, I don't know. Either way, I think it's going to drop in this time slot. Or maybe we'll get an LR collab. Maybe that'll be our LR, I don't know. Maybe LR KOF, who knows. But anyways, that's my opinion. If you have more dupes on LV, go for him. If you don't have dupes, go for Escanor, or just wait. Up to you. But anyways, take care. Peace out. Bye.